when the left-wing propaganda, corporate-owned, elitist legacy media reacts with their faces on fire because Elon Musk dares to want to turn Twitter into the free speech open platform that it was always meant to be. Here's Ari Melber on MSNBC voicing some grave concerns over what this might lead to.
You own all of Twitter or Facebook or what have you. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't even have to be transparent. You could secretly ban one party's candidate or all of its candidates, all of its nominees, or you could just secretly turn down the reach of their stuff and turn up the reach of something else, and the rest of us might not even find out about it till after the election. Elon Musk says this is all to help people because he is just a free speech, philosophically clear, open-minded helper.
Is it me, or did he just say the quiet part out loud? Is it me, or did he just channel all of us over the last, 4-5 years watching what exactly was going on Twitter to our candidates, to our politicians, to our messages, and let's not forget, to stories that damage his politicians? Can we begin and end with the Hunter Biden laptop story? Let's hear Ari Melber from MSNBC speaking on behalf of the party one more time, raising concerns and warnings about what Twitter might do now that Elon Musk is in charge.
You don't even have to be transparent. You could secretly ban one party's candidate or all of its candidates, all of its nominees, or you could just secretly turn down the reach of their stuff and turn up the reach of something else, and the rest of us might not even find out about it till after the election.
Anyone out there, are you listening? Anybody out there remember the Hunter Biden laptop story that the New York Post, not some wackadoodle website, like Slate, no, the New York Post, founded by Alexander Hamilton. Liberals really love Alexander Hamilton, but only when he's singing and dancing and doing hip-hop songs on Broadway. Founded by the real Alexander Hamilton in New York, they broke this story just a few weeks before the election with hard evidence that proved that the president's son, and frankly, when you connect the dots that are right there for anyone to see, they're as easy to connect as a 3-year-old's Connect the Dot book, the dots go right to the President of the United States. They were involved in what can only be described as crimes, working with foreign countries, foreign businesses, and utilizing his patronage and good name as the Vice President and former Vice President of the United States. That story broke. It's 100% authentic, has been from the beginning, and Twitter, the website that Ari Melber is now lamenting can never go back to the good old days, well, Twitter, in the middle of those good old days, actually censored the story. In fact, not only did they censor the story, not only did they delete links to that story, but they actually suspended and sometimes canceled accounts of people like you and me, who actually linked to the story ourselves, just innocent bystanders who saw the story and said, hey, this looks interesting. Maybe the people who follow me on Twitter might want to read it. They might want to be excited about it, and they got deleted. It's almost like Ari Melber saw it all happen and participated in it, and now he's worried it's going to be turned back around to him. But let's get to the bottom line here, the reality of it. I have no faith in Elon Musk, nor should you. The proof will be in the pudding. The reality be what we actually see transpire before our eyes. But as of now, all he has dared to say is that Twitter should be an open forum for people to express their ideas and share information. That's it. All he has said is that the First Amendment and free speech is the bedrock of our democracy, and he's hoping that Twitter, as the main town square of that conversation for our democracy, should be free and open and tolerant and available to all people of all political persuasions. That's it. Now, he may let us down, and you know that we'll be right here calling him on it if he does let us down. But just for a moment, pause for a second with me and marvel at the fact that people who call themselves journalists, people who refer to themselves as media organizations and newspapers and websites and television stations and cable news stations, people who claim to be champions of that First Amendment, they're the ones who were most concerned about how this conversation might go if everyone has a voice. And when I say everyone, I mean you. They don't want you to have a voice. And even more so, they don't want you to hear our voice.